So welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Today we're going to be talking about the new things that are going to be coming to this year's game. And if you watched my video about 10 things that won't be in FIFA 20, that was like a summary of all the things that won't be in the game. But for this one, we're doing the complete opposite. We're going to be talking about the new things that have been added into the game. Think of this video as like a summary. Now on this channel we do a lot of FIFA 20 videos and we do a lot of FIFA 20 news. So if you're new around here and you want to know all the latest FIFA 20 stuff, make sure you subscribe today so you don't miss anything. We have 76% of you guys watching the videos but not subscribed. I don't know what you guys are doing, but you won't regret it if you hit the subscribe button today. Something that I'm pretty happy about this year is the fact that we're going to have two commentary options for the English, language. We've got Martin Tyler and Alan Smith, but we've also got Derek Ray and Lee Dixon. Now you might be thinking, these guys were in FIFA 19, what's the difference? Well now, Derek Ray and Lee Dixon can commentate UEFA games like last year, but also normal games now. So Premier League matches, whatever match you want to do, you can have them as your default commentary team. So it's basically like the feature they had a few years ago where you could have Martin Tyler and Alan Smith or Clive Tilsley and Andy Townsend, except now it's going to be with Derek Ray and Lee Dixon instead of Clive Tilsley and Andy Townsend. So if you get sick of Martin Tyler's voice, you just switch over the setting. You can have new commentary. If you get sick of Derek Ray, you can switch over and get Martin Tyler back. At least it's going to be good for those people that, they turn the commentary off after 2 matches because it just sounds the same. So how do we know this is going to happen? Well, it all started when I was analysing some FIFA 20 gameplay on the EA website and I heard Lee Dixon's voice in one of the gameplays and I thought, that's not right.
Down the corner, but at the moment it's about these 11 players. We're in for a bit of a treat. It's a new one for me, Derek.
I looked up on Twitter and Derek Ray did confirm himself that his commentary is going to extend past the UEFA games as well this year, which is good. And then people as well told me, the ones who have played FIFA 20 and stuff, they told me that there is a setting that you can have Derek Ray as your preferred commentary team. So pretty much 100% confirmed, unless EA decides to change it when the full game comes out, we're going to be able to pick from 2 commentary teams this year. I'm so happy to put this one in this video. New career mode features are going to be coming to FIFA 20. And basically the new features are going to be things like proper press conferences, manager customization, player conversations, dynamic player potential, so much more as well. And it's going to be probably a fun year for career mode people. There's going to be heaps of things to do. Now, I know there's going to be people that are still not convinced. Some people say it's just a gimmick. People say you're going to get bored of the game after 2 months. And I haven't played the game, so I don't know. That might be the case, I don't know. But I'm just happy to see that it's not going to be the same thing as FIFA 19. It couldn't go another year like that, man. This game mode would have been ruined if it was as stale as FIFA 19. So I think with the new player morale system, the dynamic potentials as well, press conferences, you're going to be able to create new storylines and stuff. And I think it could be interesting, at least. I'm very excited for career mode this year. I think even PES Master League looks pretty promising. So I think this year could be the year that we have 2 solid career modes, at the same time. This year as well is the return of FIFA Street. Of course, it's rebranded as Volta Football, and it's basically the same thing. It's going to feel arcadey, it's going to feel quick. Now, I saw the Volta reveal, and I think EA did a great job with it. The graphics look unreal. The gameplay as well looks pretty decent. I haven't played it, so I can't really say if it's going to be fun or not, but to me, it looks the part. I really like that they've got this futsal mode as well, which is going to have a referee. You can do penalties, free kicks. It's just basically like proper indoor football. And also there's going to be a new story mode in this Volta thing, which is going to be like the journey. I think it's going to last about 6 hours. So you're going to be able to create an avatar. There's going to be like a little story that you have to play through. And then there's also this tour option where you can go and play in like 17 different venues. And you can like steal people's players or something from another team. I don't know how it works, but it looks pretty good. I think I'll give it a bash. But obviously career mode is going to be my game mode going into FIFA 20. Volta will just be that side thing. And we'll see how it plays out. But I think FIFA Street returning is always a good thing for the game, because a lot of people were requesting it over the last 6-7 years. And like I said, it's going to be good for just that casual bit of fun. This year is also going to have some new Pro Clubs features as well. Basically, there's going to be a new create an avatar system that got improved from the old one. And I believe this one is also going to be a part of career mode as well, but I'm not 100% sure. Also, there's going to be new positions in Pro Clubs and some other little fixes and changes that they've decided to do this year as well. Unfortunately, there's not much to talk about when it comes to Pro Clubs this year. But apparently, there's some hidden things as well that people that have the beta have sort of mentioned. So House Rules was a new game mode last year. It was a part of Kickoff mode. Basically, a different way to play Kickoff, with friends and stuff. It just made things a little bit different, a little bit more fun as well. And House Rules was actually alright. I did play with a few mates, and it was fun when you actually have people over and you enjoy it more, This year we're going to be having a few new game modes for house rules, and the first two are max chemistry and swaps. Now these are going to be two new house rules added through Ultimate Team. You can only play them through Ultimate Team because Ultimate Team now has online house rules as well. We'll talk about that a bit later. But those are the two exclusive ones in Ultimate Team, but there's going to be two house rules modes available for just normal kickoff as well. So those are called Mystery Ball and King of the Hill. So this is what it says about Mystery Ball. It says, changing at each stoppage in play, Mystery Ball gives the attacking side boosts to their passing, shooting, dribbling, speed, or all attributes, adding an element of unpredictability to every match. And for King of the Hill, it says 5-foot possession in a randomly generated zone on the pitch to boost the amount your next goal is worth. So yeah, basically this year we're going to have 4 new house rules modes. 2 of them are going to be in Ultimate Team exclusively, and the other 2 are going to be added to the current list. It's also very likely that we're going to see new generic stadiums in the game for Juventus and Bayern Munich, because the licensed stadiums have now gone over to PES exclusively because of the recent licensing deals and stuff. So just like Barca has that fake new camp, it's going to be likely that Juve and Bayern Munich have fake new stadiums in the game as well. So FIFA 20 Ultimate Team is going to be getting some new features. The first one is season objectives, and the first season objective is going to start from the 19th of September to the end of October. They've created a new objectives hub which you can access and track your progress, and basically here is a screenshot. There's season objectives and there's goals that you need to complete there, and then you get a reward for completing everything there. So in this case you got a ones to watch Jovic loan. There's also going to be new customization options, so here is a screenshot to take a look at that. You can change your home kit, your away kit, your badge, your celebration as well. You can change your ball, you can change the stadium, but the stadium theme is a new one, so you can basically have different options available. In this case, there was 8-bit football, and another customization feature this year is Tifos. So you can pick and probably purchase from the transfer market different kinds of players as Tifos. There's also the inclusion of house rules in Ultimate Team this year. So you've got FUT friendlies, and pretty much in FUT friendlies, you can just keep track of your stats. You can also do house rules, 11v11 gameplay, play with your friends and stuff like that. They don't consume contracts or fitness or count towards your club record. There's also a new user interface for easier squad management, so here's a look at the screenshot for it. This is the main squad section in Ultimate Team. There's much more added to Ultimate Team this year, but those were the main headlines. Now this year should have the inclusion of the Bundesliga Scan. I am expecting many new faces for Bundesliga teams plus stadiums as well. Obviously Bayern Munich might be a bit questionable because they've gone over to PES now, so we might even lose some player faces for Bayern Munich. We're going to lose the stadium for sure though, and that's going to be a big blow to the whole Bundesliga Scan. But anyway, it's going to be nice to have those 15 to 20 new stadiums that come with the Bundesliga and the new faces as well. So far they haven't announced the Bundesliga Scan, so that's why you might not see many new faces in the beta and stuff from that league, but I would be patient. I think by the time the full game comes out they will announce the partnership and they'll give us like a little trailer or something. One of the biggest changes this year is the new penalty kicks and free kick system. Basically, you're going to have like a little circle thing, which is like your directional thing, and then you have to, adjust your power and stuff like that. I haven't actually tried it out myself. I don't know if it's going to be easier or harder. Some people say it's very hard. I didn't really like the old system implemented in FIFA 17. I did enjoy the ones before FIFA 17. I'm not sure how this one's going to play out, but obviously it's going to be a big change because penalties and free kicks are a big part of FIFA games. This year we're going to get new generic broadcast packaging. Basically what we've seen already in the Ultimate Team reveal and also the Pro Clubs reveal. It's going to be the same thing for career mode, just different colours and stuff for different tournaments. Overall, I'm happy with this new design. I think it looks much better than the old one, more modern looking, a bit simpler as well, but I think a bit nicer to look at as well. Another new thing coming to FIFA 20 this year is Piemonte Calcio. By the way, if you want to buy Piemonte Calcio merch, link is in the description. We've got the mug and the shirt that you can buy. And, Piemonte is going to have generic kits and a generic club badge as well. It's meant to represent Juventus. Regardless, I have seen the club logo. I have seen the kits. I can't really show you the kits and stuff. It's coming out of the beta. I can't really upload beta content. But if you go on Twitter, Instagram, Google as well, you might see it. I don't really like having generic stuff. It reminds me of PES. But it is what it is for the next 3 years. I've got to put up with it. I mean, it's still Juventus players and faces and stuff like that, but it's still Piemonte, overlays. It just doesn't look right. But regardless, Piemonte will be a new sort of team name this year, and it will carry over for a few years, so it's going to be a while before we even get the chance to see Juventus licensing in FIFA. Now, these are a few extra ones. You should expect a new color scheme, but the menus will pretty much stay the same for most game modes and stuff. Expect new faces. I've seen already 200 plus. There's a lot this year, and we haven't even got the complete package yet. There's also rumoured to be new leagues as well, so stay tuned for that. And probably there will be some new clubs this year added to the rest of the world category. Also, the ones that get promoted into leagues and stuff will appear in FIFA 20 as well. So if you need something else to watch, click the card right now. It'll take you to my FIFA 20 news show. You can watch the latest news regarding FIFA 20. I'll see you next time.